So she has seen him out there just screaming. It was just something else. A lot of people don't have the opportunity to come out here. And McLaren put it on an event this size, I think it's really crazy cool.
Okay, good afternoon everyone, and a very warm welcome to you all to McLaren House here for the 2024 Goodwood Festival of Speed. It's good to see so many people in and around the lawn here. My name is Chris. I'm going to be popping up on stage throughout the course of the weekend, and we've just got some key members of the team, past and present, for McLaren to come and share their thoughts, all things racing, all things motorsport, all things, hello Sarah, all things Goodwood Festival of Speed. So next up, we're going to be talking about Formula E, electric racing. So to help us do so, we're going to invite up onto the stage, and please, everyone, give him a very warm welcome, Neon McLaren Formula E race car driver, Mr. Jake Hughes, ladies and gents. Behind the door, Jake, come down, all the way down, mate. How you doing?
Good about you?
Yeah. How's everyone? Yeah, well, good. Well, drawn quite a crowd, you have, Mr. Hughes. It's your first Goodwood Festival of Speed, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. A bit of a shock in a positive way to the system. I can't believe how many racing cars and how many fans we have here. It's brilliant. I can't believe I've not been before, to be honest.
What's the role today? Are you driving anything? Are you just having one around brand ambassador stuff?
I've got a cushy number today, so I'm just getting to look around all the racing cars, obviously. Being here with McLaren, yeah, pretty special place.
In terms of the level of access for fans, for guests, I think it's pretty unrivaled here.
Well, even for me, like I come from Formula E, obviously, and I think in Formula E, the engagement or the way the fans are invited into the paddock and how much access they get is really unparalleled. But being here, this is like a whole new level. I mean, you guys literally get to see everything. So yeah, I think, like I said, I can't believe I've not been here before.
Tell us a little bit more about your Formula E journey. This is the second year with Neon McLaren. Take us back. How did it all come about?
Well, yeah, so for me, this is my second year, as you say, rookie year last year. Our team was previously in a different guise, a different name. I was a reserve driver for the team for 2 years. And I was begging Ian, our boss, Ian James, for racing, for 2 years, if not 3, working in the shadows on the simulators, which I could trying to prove what I was worth, and begging and pleading him to give me a seat once it became available. So yeah, it's in the off season between season 8 and season 9 that became available, and here I am.
So another English guy in the seat next to you, Sam Bird. Sadly can't be here today. Let's go back a little bit earlier on in the season. Phenomenal pole position with an old friend of McLaren against an old friend of McLaren, Stoffel Vandal. 1,000th of a second split pole to second place. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's ever happened to me. Definitely not on the positive side of it anyway. So I thought it was a good lap. Obviously it was. I managed to get pole, but beat Stoffel by 1,000. I went to say hello to him immediately afterwards. He wasn't quite in the mood to talk about it. But yeah, got my fourth pole position in Formula E that day in Shanghai, and got my first podium later on in the race. Finished in second, so pretty good day.
Formula E, the technology's really moved on now. Gen 3 cars at the moment, going to kind of a Gen 3.5, 4 soon. Can you talk us through some of the updates that you're expecting for next year?
Yeah, so Formula E have done a very good job. We're in our 10th season now. We've had 3 generations of cars, so every single generation of cars took a massive step forward, both in terms of efficiency and in terms of lap time. We have the mid-life update, if you call it that. We're calling it the Gen 3 Evo or Gen 3.5 next year for season 11 and season 12. So we'll have that car for another 2 years. But we'll be the first, I think, single-seater with 4-wheel drive. We'll have even more power, another 50 kilowatts to use, and a softer tyre as well. So we're expecting lap times to be much faster.
The 0 to 60 time is going to be insane, isn't it?
The 0 to 60 is already pretty quick, and we only have rear-wheel drive. So with 4-wheel drive, we're expecting it on track about 2 seconds flat. But I think in private testing, some teams have already had 1.9.
It's just incredible. Home race next weekend, the London E3. You're a current world record holder for the fastest speed indoors. That was held last year. Do you think you can beat it next weekend?
I'll give it a go. I had all things given to me that day. We had a little competition going on with Lucas Di Grassi. So I didn't realise how much I actually wanted to be a world record holder until I saw him trying to beat my attempt later on. So yeah, pretty special. I've got a Guinness Book of World Record certificate at home on the wall, and got given it by an official guy with a clipboard and everything. So it was a proper experience.
Final question. I don't know how many football fans we've got in the room today on the lawn, but obviously fantastic win for the Three Lions last night. I know you're a proud Villa fan. What a substitution, what a finish. Talk us through it. I know you're a massive football fan.
Well, I've been begging all tournament for him to play more, but obviously I am quite biased. As an Aston Villa fan, I see him do week in, week out, and I've seen that goal. I think he scored a goal very similar to that at Stamford Bridge earlier in the season, so wasn't a surprise to me. But over the moon, I was a few tears. I was tearing, let's say. Didn't realise I was that emotional about football until last night. But yeah, over the moon for the boys, for the country, and really looking forward to the final.
Bring on Sunday, right? Where are you watching it from?
I think we're going to try and watch it in Birmingham City Centre, so should be pretty lively.
Good stuff, Jake. Look, I know you're all coming back later on this afternoon, so thank you very much for spending some time with us. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together, show some appreciation for Jake Hughes. Cheers, dude.
Thank you guys, enjoy your day.
Good to see you. Keep that round of applause going, ladies and gents, because we've got another special guest who's going to make his way onto the stage. Please put your hands together for brand ambassador for McLaren Automotive and also an incredibly quick race car driver, Mr. Bruno Senna, ladies and gents. He got a few whoops as well. Bruno, come down stage. Go on, man.
Very good, how are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Have you been doing some driving?
Yeah, there was the sister of this one up the hill just now, and it was always Thursday morning. It's always an adventure. There's mud and dust everywhere, so they feel very lively, but it's a lot of fun.
Any passengers?
I had a German gentleman with me, and he's just there, and he's...
How are you feeling, sir?
Good now.
He's feeling okay. He's putting himself back together.
yeah, it was. I think it was more scary for me than it was for him, to be honest.
You're a veteran in these parts, Bruno. The Festival of Speed. We just heard from Jake. It's his first time here. But again, just want to hear your thoughts on how special this, this event is, but also in terms of like our automotive business, to bring enthusiasts together and actually, to help try and sell some cars too.
You know, Goodwood. The first time I came to Goodwood was 2004. and I've been pretty much coming every year. I think I've missed a couple of years since then, and the event has grown massively. But the experience that you get at Goodwood is like nothing you can get anywhere else, to be honest. You get here like the auto show thing where you can bring your VIP guests and they can have champagne and they can see cars and you can launch stuff. But the fan part, that you can see the cars dynamically going up the hill, you can experience these cars that were never going to be on the road again, going up the hill, is something so amazing and gets people so engaged in it. So from our drivers' perspective, it's fun because we enjoy these cars and we love to give you the experience, but also from the experience side for everybody else, it's just unique, very much so.
Bruno, let's talk about 2024. Massive celebrations for the Senna name, the Senna Foundation, the Senna brands. We've got a nice picture on the back there, but that's that world famous Sega trophy. Let's talk about the livery launch for the Monaco Grand Prix. We were working together on that. How special an event was the Monaco Grand Prix this year? And what did it do for the Senna Foundation?
You know, this year is an extremely special year for us. It's 30 years, and we've had like these milestone years before, like 25 years was a big year, but somehow I think you guys are making Ayrton even more alive than ever before, and the memory is so strong now. McLaren obviously has been incredibly supportive and incredibly good at keeping Ayrton's memory alive, and this celebration that started in the Monaco Grand Prix and continues on this year is another proof that McLaren and the Senna name are so intertwined. And what about this beauty? I mean, from a driver's perspective, obviously I love the car, but also when I see the amount of work that was put into this car from the guys at MSO, there's amazing craftsmanship, amazing creativity, and the result could be better. I mean, my family loved it and I love it too.
Just to point out to anybody who's looking at the car, certainly down the sides, this is all hand painted, isn't it? Every single element done by hand.
Yeah, and you have to remember that they have to take the whole car apart, paint it, and then put the car back together, align everything, finalize all the small touches. And it's a unique piece that it has basically impossible to put a value on this car. So it's an amazing thing that McLaren has done. And I wish I could put it in my garage, but I'm not sure they'll let me.
You've already got one, stop being so greedy. Anything else on the agenda for today, Bruno? Any more driving up the hill?
Yes, soon we'll be driving the 1991 F1 car from Ayrton, that P46.
V12?
That's a V12, so that will make a lot of noise for you guys if you enjoy it. Later on I'll be driving that one there, so that car obviously has a great history. We just beat the lap record at Donington. That's what this photo is all about. So we had the production car lap record there. We did it a month ago. And another piece of history for the Senna and the McLaren name.
You got a terrible job, haven't you?
It's a tough life, yeah.
It's a tough life. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together. Always a pleasure to talk to you. Bruno Senna, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Good one. Enjoy that ride on the hill as well. Okay, we'll be back at about 3 o'clock, 2:45. I think we'll have our next guest again. Jake Hughes will be back. In the meantime, anybody wearing a t-shirt like Bruno here, feel free to go and see them if you have any questions, any concerns, or you want to register and hand over your details. Please feel free to do that. We have a DJ playing. We've got our merchandise boutique over to my right-hand side, and some incredible history carrying not only the Senna but the McLaren name. Thanks everyone, we'll be back soon.